Morning. Just saw this great piece of news in Times of India today on how theaters are unlocking movie magic for disabled audience. Especially what attracted me was the section wherein they were trying to pay special focus for kids with autistic on the autistic spectrum. I mean, beautiful what people are doing, what technology is giving, and what these organizations are doing. Even if it's a lip service, that's a great start. I mean, if you look at closely, and I'm sure I'll share this news and then post details as with you. In some of the theaters in southern India, I'm sure it's happening in North India as well. They are doing special screening for people on the spectrum, which requires the sound to be lowered down, the lighting to be lowered down, and a free movement of people and the kids especially. If you have seen any autistic kids, they are very difficult to be calm down or probably stayed at one place. They'll keep moving. They're very active. Not all of them, but majority of them very active. So I think this is great move. What really matters to me is, and by the way, some of you may know that I'm raising a Shaurav as my son. He's autistic on the autistic side of it. He's a great guy, and we have had some great experience while watching movies with him. He loves movies in different ways. I mean, and there have been instances wherein, in fact, all of our movies we have been to regular screening only, and rarely has there been any circumstance or situation wherein he has troubled us. I think he's a great kid. Although there have been situations wherein if he has to do something, he has to say something, he literally shout, and that really is a disturbing for everybody else in the theater, which I think is at times fine. But I also understand you have paid for it. Why would you get disturbed? You have come here for entertainment. Why do you want to be disturbed by people shouting and raising voice in the movie theater? But at times I do appreciate the fact that if people could be a little more considerate. Not that I'm justifying, and I would say that people will raise noise. But if you maybe somebody is really trying hard to get his son or daughter or probably his sibling or friend into exclusive society, somebody is really making all the efforts to ensure that it gets into the social segment, social structure of the society. So if you do encounter any such situations happening in a theater or in a closed environment, don't judge. Don't judge. If you really want to help someone, go and assess, talk to that person, see what's happening in their life. And I'm sure they are also not trying to disturb your moment of joy. You have paid for it. That seat is booked for you, that entertainment is booked for you, and you deserve all this. But don't judge. If and genuinely when people do come, if I get my son, if I see him is troubling too much, I'll step out. We have done that multiple times. We step out. Why to disturb everybody else when people are here for entertainment? So on that note, I'm just requesting that don't judge people when you see some weird things happening around with kids. For you it may be weird, but for people who are raising kids with a spectrum, it's quite natural. We do have situations wherein there are meltdowns. The people and kids shout, not scream. They react in a different manner, which normal kids won't. So try to be accommodating. Try to be adjusting. You will have your fun, but for a couple of seconds, just deviate from that fun and maybe reach out to somebody who really needs some help from you. I've taken a lot of notes in terms of how to make this whole inclusive versus exclusive. I mean, inclusivity is good. What these theaters are doing is inclusivity. What we really have to do is on the opposite side. I mean, they're doing exclusive. What we really have to do is inclusive matter. We need to get more inclusive. We need to get these people more embedded in the society, not exclusive. Both balancing is required, but at times I think little cooperation from people around would be of great help for parents with autistic child. They're not asking for it, they're not begging for it, but as humanity demands, probably we all can be a little bit. If not, then it's okay. We have learned to make it more enjoyable experience for all of us. Hope I've made sense. Till then, goodbye, and love your family, love your kids. They're blessings to you. See you soon.